Hi, welcome to my channel again, and thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to do an update on 3 Korean dramas this week, and the first one, it is Moon Embracing the Sun, and the reason why I got into it, it's the lead character in the Moon Embracing the Sun, who plays the king, is going to be in a new Korean movie called Covertly Grandly. And I gave you a little bit of a briefing about Covertly Grandly, and it's about the North Korean spy who infiltrates South Korea with 2 of his buddies. He is kind of like the village idiot. One guy is a Korean pop star and the other guy is like a flower boy high schooler. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Covertly Grandly. I'm hoping that it'll come into the theaters stateside, so it's something that I'm really looking forward to. So I watched all of Moon Embracing the Sun. It made me really enjoy just the whole storyline again. It's so emotional. I think that the lead characters, there was so much crying towards the end, and you know, I remember talking to one of my girlfriends about it, and she was saying how much she was like really absorbed in the last few episodes. It was so dramatic. Everything kind of culminated into a really grand ending, and I don't want to give it away. I think that this was well worth watching again. So I've watched it twice, so I think that just the main 3 characters, the king, his older brother, and Ha-yeon-woo, who is the queen-to-be, or the person who's there's so much drama around. Those 3 just really held my attention, and I just really enjoyed that Korean drama so much, and I think it's definitely worth watching if you haven't seen it for the first time. I don't know if anybody would want to watch it through the second time. Maybe as Covertly Grandly gets a little bit more upswing with, you know, as they come out with more PR and press. And I know that the lead character, he is in a lot of Korean magazines lately, like Elle and fashion magazines, and although he has a bowl cut for Covertly Grandly, they really cleaned him up really well and made him look amazing for these for the photo shoot. So I'll try to find some photos and put them in here. The next Korean drama that I've been really getting into is You're the Best, Lee Soon-shin, and it's getting pretty good, and I'm on the, I think like the 14th episode or so, and it is a 50 episode Korean drama, so it's definitely one of the longer dramas, and I think that Lee Soon-shin's character is getting a lot more interesting. Before, she was kind of like the candy girl who was just, I guess, bumbling around. Nobody really liked her except for her oldest sister and Park Chan-woo, who is her neighbor that she has a crush on. And then slowly she's been coming into her own. I think that that was really good development on the directors and story writers' part, because, you know, she's going from really a Cinderella story, so somebody who's being taken from not quite their ideal actress type, and she has such strong resolve in not, you know, doing all of the things that they want her to do, but in terms of like changing her look, changing her name, but she is, you know, going to the gym, she's really learning her lines, and so I think like I really respect her character, Lee Soon-shin, that she's going for her dream but not compromising. And IU is doing a great job playing the part of a girl who's struggling and getting into the entertainment world, even though, you know, I've heard that the Korean entertainment world is a little bit corrupt. So that part is developing really well. And the 2 characters that I have been loving, which is Park Chan-woo, the dermatologist, and the middle sister, Lee Yushin. She's the prickly, kind of like really very cute and super tenacious and kind of bratty. They are developing into their relationship, and so I don't want to go too far and give anything away, but before she was saying, you know, well, because we're friends, 친구s, we're going to, you know, we can, she can butt into his love life and give him, you know, kind of like updates on how to be a better dater. And he was like, you know, get out of my dating life. If you don't want to date me, then, you know, you need to butt out. And he was being really cold towards her. And lately, you know, the tables have turned and now she's kind of really confused and he's playing the we're friends card. So you have to go to movies with me and you need to do, you know, you can eat with me. So, you know, it's kind of like her little thing that she was kind of pushing him away with. He's kind of drawing her closer by using the same kind of words, and it's been really cute. And they're kind of getting, like, as they grow into the relationship, they're kind of like getting jealous over little things, and so it's been pretty funny. And the older sister, her kind of love interest, the guy who is the baker, but also he was formerly an inmate in prison. So I think he also has the heart of gold, and, you know, something happened in his past that made it really dark. So he's actually had a very interesting turn of events that is putting him closer to the family and closer to the oldest daughter's child. And they have a really funny dynamic, and the middle sister, the prickly one, also has a funny dynamic with the bread guy. So I definitely think that it's going to keep that storyline very interesting, and I definitely feel like the stories are coming together, and even though it's 50 episodes, I'm really excited for it. Then the last drama that I've been watching is When a Man Loves, and that's with Seung-heon, and he's been somebody that I've had a crush on for like maybe 10 years, ever since he was in 3 Guys, 3 Girls. So I've been in love with Seung-heon since that time, and so now he's in this new Korean drama, When a Man Loves, and I feel like he's doing a really good job because he's kind of like this ex-gangster who's now a really great businessman, and so he's kind of bouncing between lives of being a gangster, being a businessman, and also being in love with a rather young girl, the candy girl of this show. And, you know, I feel that she's a little bit wooden, and I don't know if that's because that's part of her storyline, but she's caught between 2 really attractive, very accomplished men. One is Seung-heon, and the other one is the guy from Arang and the Magistrate, the bad guy from them, but now he's the good guy. So she's caught between 2 really different men. One is sensitive, one's been well educated and, you know, gone to school stateside. And then Seung-heon's character, who's kind of like this edgy, really bright person who led a very gangsterish life. So, you know, what I thought was interesting is that Seung-heon's character is so hard in some areas, but then as he interacts with the candy girl, his love interest, actually the love of his life, I think, in this Korean drama, he kind of reverts back to when he's 17, because I think what they're trying to get at, and what I'm kind of getting towards, what I'm getting with this Korean drama is that with this candy girl, he kind of is recapturing his youth, all the things that he's longed for, and so he's wanting that back with this relationship. So it's like he's testing the waters, and even the candy girl, she's like, you know, you're dating like you're 17, and he even acts like he reverts back to that age of innocence, I think, before all the gangster life has, you know, caught up with him. And so then there's this woman who wants Seung-heon, and it's his former gangster's boss's mob girl, and she wants him so badly, but he keeps her as a friend because, you know, she's really good with money and business, and she's from a very well-connected, wealthy family, but he doesn't want to be pulled back into that life. And I think he just really pictures this gorgeous ex-mobster's girlfriend as part of that life that he's trying to put past him, and she's trying to keep dragging him in, and, you know, so there's that really interesting dynamic, and she's kind of playing the part of kind of puppeteering a lot of things to make this candy girl's life a little bit miserable, as well as the love of her life, the guy that she's having a crush on, Seung-heon. So that's been very interesting. And then just a little bit of Hallyu updates is the guy that I was previously having a crush on from that Winter Wind That Blows, Jo In-sung. There's been news with him in the Korean drama world that he's been dating Kim Min-hee. So he's been out in the drama world because the Winter Wind That Blows did so well, and now it's been a little bit of interesting kind of news and tidbits in the Hallyu world as he's been kind of dating Kim Min-hee, and they both came out as they're dating. I guess they met a long time ago during a photo shoot, and so I'll try to find some photos when they were doing a photo shoot together. So I hope you had a really good time with my Korean drama review. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this Korean review. And let me know your thoughts. Are you watching Gu Family Book, Jung Live for Love, or Lee Soon-shin, You're the Best? So please let me know what you're watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.